Hello everyone, this is Vicki Verley. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly tarot scopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading. Pisces. Hi Pisces. Welcome to your June of 2015 tarot scope with animal totem for June of 2015. Okay, this is for Pisces. Got a couple cards here. Let's see. I think that one wants to come out, and I think these want to come out. And it looks like this one wants to come out. Okay, we're going to get one more row in here. You know, people ask about this deck too. This is the Hanson Roberts Tarot that I use. And this spread is not any official spread at all. It's just something that I started doing. You know, and I usually, when I do a real reading for somebody, I don't even use this spread. I don't know why. This just sort of happened. And so here it is. You know, there's no name for this. I mean, maybe it's a name in some other book somewhere, but I don't ever focus on spreads much at all. Whenever cards are going to show themselves, they're going to show themselves. And like if I'm doing for you, I start with a Celtic cross and I keep going. I'll go around in a circle. Sometimes I'll lay the whole deck out. I'm going to lay out cards till the story is told in a personal reading. It's a totally different spread. Well, you wouldn't see it anyway, though. That's another part. Because you don't see the spread when I'm reading for you. But anyways, this is for June, for Pisces. Let's take a look. All right. Well, you know, I don't know why this is pulling me in, this Three of Cups over here in reverse. That's the one that really pulls me in. It's not the best card. I mean, sometimes it can mean gossiping. It can mean people talking behind your back. People being like in a cliquish, you know, kind of in a group or something like that. And but really what I want to say to you is don't believe the rumor mill. Don't believe the gossip. What is that song? Peter Wolf, do not believe what they say. It's only gossip that they're telling you down at the wisecracker line. The Woofa Goofa. Like Woofa Goofa says, do not believe what they say. It's only gossip they're telling you. Because I feel like it's very gossipy, and it's very jealousy. And it's very, I think you're going to get it anyway. I think that, and we're going to be in June, right? Yeah, so June is Gemini time. So Gemini, I should have checked this before we started. I'm doing you guys early. I'm trying to do you guys early so I'm not always tired out by the time I get to you. I'm trying to spread the energy around a little here. So I have not checked to see when the sun is going to move into Cancer in June. It's going to actually be, oh no, that's not it. You know, there's a new moon in Gemini, though, on the 16th, so that could be some kind of key thing that's like a Gemini. It's going to be the 21st, Father's Day, and the solstice. Okay, so we have the solstice and Father's Day on the June 21st this year. So this could be before the 21st. But anyways, you're so intuitive, Pisces. The moon is here, and I'm feeling like you need to trust your intuition. And, you know, this could also be around a new or full moon. You know, when the moon card does show up. And so it could be the new moon in Gemini. But it's so funny that I went to look this up, and then I stopped here because I was thinking, oh, there it is. You know, my mind was like this is what I was looking for. But actually what I was looking for was when it changed into Cancer. So I think that new moon in Gemini on the 16th, on or around, is going to be key for a lot of you. That's what I want to say about it. And some sort of decision is made. I feel like it's not really, I mean, it could be you've made a decision for a lot of you, but really it feels to me more that the decision has been made. It's somebody else. It almost feels like a lot of you are going to get some kind of job or some kind of opportunity. Or like if you were creative, maybe you're going to join a band or join a group of creative people or something, you know, and you might have heard, well, I heard, you know, the rumors say that they're hard to work with, or they do this to people, or I heard the last person got fired, or blah, 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 blah. You know, these rumors flying around. But I want to say, don't listen to what you hear, listen to what you feel. Because you Pisces can certainly feel stuff, you know. The reason I feel like it might be a new job, because it all kind of lines up with this Ace of Pentacles. So there is going to be a new financial opportunity coming for a lot of you. Or a raise, or new money, you know, something like that. And there will be news coming. There's news coming, and it's going to be that you got the more money is coming your way. That there's, you know, there's an increase for you, a new money opportunity. But I just feel like there's this apprehension building, or I heard that's a horrible place to work, oh, and I heard this, or I heard that. Well, you know, excuse me, why did I get a drink of water? Sorry about that. Everything's not a right fit for everybody. Maybe the last person that worked there was miserable, and they did hate it. Or the last person that was in that band, you know, they left under bad terms because they weren't the right fit. But I want to say I think you could be the right fit. So just because it didn't work out for somebody else doesn't mean it can't work out for you. Don't dismiss something or say, oh no, I don't want to work there, I don't want to work with them, or I don't want to do this, I heard, you know, I don't want to move to that city, I heard it's blah, 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 blah. Go see for yourself. That's what I want to tell you, whatever it is. Don't take it on anybody else's word. See for yourself. Okay, because again, we're going down here. It feels like there's a couple things going on here. And it feels like you don't want to go. Or maybe you're going to get transferred to another department. You're like, oh, I don't want to get transferred here. I heard that it's hell to work for them. Or I don't want to get... Because there's stuff about you moving to a new situation, and there's a lot of reluctancy based on hearsay. And that you're kind of wanting to hold back. And Magician is a very empowering card. Magician is an awesome card. It's like full throttle ahead. Conquer the world. You can do anything, you know. But when it's in the reverse position, it's like being stubborn, being stuck. I always look at what the Magician points to, too. Pointing down here at this Devil. Devil is being in bondage to the old. Being in bondage to a way of thinking. False imprisonment. Because these people are in shackles. And it's not that clear on this particular deck. But if you look at the old Rider-Waite, they're in shackles, and they're loose. They could just toss them. They could throw their hands down, the shackles would fall away. So it's a lot about being in false imprisonment. Ace of Cups is in reverse. So this means either you think you won't like it. I think that's clear, because Ace of Cups is totally an emotional thing. It's like, I love it, I like it, I don't. You know, if you want to just get down to the very root of the card. So in reverse, it's like, I don't think I like it, or this. There's two jobs. If say there's two jobs, this is the one. This is the one I love, and this is the one I hate. Well, don't be so sure on that. You know, maybe you will love this one. Universe has crazy, works in mysterious ways. You know, and crazy things happen here. And I'm telling you, whatever this path is, I feel like there's a resistance. There's definitely you're feeling resistant towards going down this new path, this new road for yourself. And it's saying, please don't be. It is different from anything you've known before. It's not going back to the past. It's not the same old thing. It's different than anything you know. Some of you, I mean, it can be like you can't force somebody to love you too. I hate to say it. Even though there's not a lot of love cards around, but these two together, it's like you can't force somebody to love you. Or if some of you are involved with somebody who's either married or with somebody else, they're probably not going to get a divorce. That could be another, with these three cards together here. But whatever it is, this is very stifling, okay? That's what I want. And if, say that's the case, say you're with somebody, or they're going to move to be with you, or they're going to leave their partner to be with you, you think. Or it could be somebody else you know, if it's not you. It's not happening. Even though what's being said, the verbalization, oh, I'm going to leave them in 3 months, so as soon as my kids are grown, then I'm out, you know, blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to what you hear. Listen to what you feel. Because you guys are very perceptive, and you can see this. I'm not feeling like there's this big emotional thing involved. For some of you, maybe. Well, maybe it's like you work with somebody. Maybe there's a work relationship. And you know, it's going to be difficult because there was a romance. You know, there could be a slight, but the bigger thing is it's more about this group of people. And I suppose when you're involved with somebody, there is a group of people that come along with them. You know, even if they don't have kids or whatever, but they're family, they're whoever, they're friends. You know, you're okay. You're going to do okay in this new situation. And for some of you, maybe it is like, I have to just drop this and move on and be on my own and try to find a new love. You know, maybe that's it. But love isn't the very strong theme here. I'm picking up, the Ace of Cups is here, that's why I'm bringing up the love a little. And sometimes this is somebody, you're in love with somebody who's unavailable. But the stronger theme, I'm feeling like more this is just the enjoyment factor of it. Ace of Cups is, I love it, I enjoy it, I'm thriving. Ace of Cups in reverse, I don't, you know. I don't love it. I'm not thriving. I was going to say I'll hate it, but that's a little bit of a strong word. So there's some good stuff coming for you, and this group is what really is just pulling me. You're meant to be a part of this group. It's not what it seems to be. And if others have not fared well in this group, again, it's just that they weren't the right match. It wasn't the right fit. So you're going to be indoctrinated. Indoctrinated is not exactly the right word, maybe. You're going to be accepted into this new group. That's what I want to say for you guys. Okay, so let's take a look at your animal totem. So I would go for it. Any new job opportunities? New. Don't try to stay in the old, because it's coming and it's going to break it. It's not going to work. It's only going to create bondage and stifling energy. Okay, so let's take a look for you guys. The animal totem for Pisces. Oh, I have a few, so I'm going to put them back. So I only want to get one card. What is the animal totem for June for Pisces? I still got two. Dang. I got one. Here we go. Ladybug. I think that was one of the two that flew out just a minute ago. Isn't that cool? Okay. Lucky lady of the garden, harbinger of happiness and joy. Rid my life of obstacles that are destructive to my divine right to flourish. I think that's pretty key. You know, because the reason I've said that in the card when I was creating that card is that the ladybugs are beneficial to the garden. And they come and eat all kinds of other stuff, aphids and whatever, that kill your plants, you know, kill your flourish, that would cause your garden not to flourish. The ladybugs in and come in and get rid of it all. And then there's that great one, that great thing about make a wish, and the ladybug lands on your, you know, ladybug fly away, all that stuff. So she's the harbinger of happiness and joy. Rid your life of obstacles, imagined or real, because I think a lot of this is imagined in your case. A lot of this is head stuff. The other, because that's another thing about this girl. She's also got this blindfold on. It was for one other sign I had that. So that's like being in your head, and there's a moon there too. So I think that new moon is going to be key for a lot of you guys. That may be when the offer shows up. Take a look at this card too, because my intention, if you guys have never watched my videos before, this is my own deck that I created. It's the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If anything stands out to you, because when I created this deck, it was my intention that there be messages in here, you know. So if anything stands out to you, I'd love to hear about it. Also, if you see a ladybug, I'd love to hear about that stuff. And if you do see a ladybug, you better know that that's confirmation that that is your animal totem for this month. Okay, this is Vicki Verley. Stay tuned. I got a couple more things to talk about, and have a great June. Hey everyone, before we go, if you go on my main channel, you can find out more information about me, including how to get a reading. And you can check out, there's a bunch of links here. I have a couple of other channels, a music channel, and then a children's music channel, the Learning Songs for Kids. So if you have little kids or anybody, you can find links to all that on my main page. Under the About section, you can find everything. How to order. I do the personalized mandalas, my books, it's all listed here. And that's at the top if you're on home. This is the main channel page. You go home, and then it's videos, playlists, channels, discussions about. Also, I believe I will have a link, a subscribe link on the video itself, and then I usually say something like goods and services. Well, that'll take you to it. Where that actually takes you to is this Order a Mandala page, which is the Tapestry of Life. But there's all sorts of stuff. If you keep going down here, you've got the animal totem cards. There's a link below to buy that, and all the readings. See, it says readings, and I have all the readings. There's personal readings, and then at the very bottom too is make a donation. I'm usually try to keep it booking like 2 weeks out or so. I try not to let it get too far beyond there. I'll start filling in holes, but I try to stay like 2 to 3 weeks out on the booking, so you don't have to wait months or anything to get a reading with me. If you're watching this to learn how to read tarot, if you noticed I had the book there, it's Tarot in the Modern World. I wrote this book on tarot. It's a real good, easy to understand book about tarot. It's available on Amazon, Tarot in the Modern World. There's links to that. And then, of course, the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which I pulled for you at the very end of the last reading. You know, that's also going to be on here on the, you can get it from the About section or from this Order the Mandala page. So it's all there, you know, it's all there. And the goods and services, I believe, takes you to this Order the Mandala page, okay? All right, so have a great June. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.